General Hospital spoilers for the week of May 25th through May 29th are coming in hot. And guys, I'm not even going to lie, this upcoming week feels dangerous. Like the kind of dangerous where one wrong move changes everything in Port Charles forever. I've been piecing together all the clues, all the weird little hints the show keeps dropping, and the deeper I look into it, the more I think somebody may not make it out alive. And honestly, I keep coming back to Danny. Something about this whole Windermere setup is screaming disaster to me. We already know Danny and Charlotte are heading straight into trouble after sneaking into Windermere, and if you ask me, this is exactly the kind of reckless adventure that turns into a nightmare in General Hospital. Because, let's be real, Sidwell is not the kind of man you casually trespass against and walk away smiling. That man gives me chills. I have this feeling Danny and Charlotte may think they're just snooping around some creepy old castle for answers or excitement, but what if they accidentally uncover something they were never supposed to see? A hidden prisoner? A secret deal? Evidence tied to Sidwell's criminal operation? The show keeps hinting there's something darker happening behind those Windermere walls. And here's where things get really wild. I don't think this story is only about Danny being in danger. I think this could be the setup for Jason's explosive return. Guys, imagine this. Jason hears his son is trapped, hurt, or worse, possibly being held hostage by Sidwell. There is absolutely no universe where Jason stays away after hearing that. None. Jason would burn the entire town down before letting something happen to Danny. And honestly, I think the writers know that. That's why I'm starting to suspect Jason could make a shocking escape just to get back to Port Charles in time. Because the moment Jason finds out Danny's life is on the line, it's over. Sidwell better run. And if Danny gets seriously injured during this break-in, oh, Jason's revenge arc could become terrifying. I'm talking full rage mode. The kind of Jason we haven't seen in years. But there's another mystery quietly getting messier behind the scenes, and that's Delilah. The clues surrounding Delilah's past are getting way too specific now to ignore. I've been watching Alexis closely because I really think she's secretly investigating the entire situation. And the more pieces that come together, the more I believe Alexis could uncover the biggest secret, yet Ethan may actually be the father of Delilah's child. That would explain so much. Because let's talk about Ethan for a second. His behavior has been suspicious from the start. He comes to town, acting calm, keeping his head down, working for Sonny, but none of it fully adds up. I don't buy the just business angle anymore. Not for 1 second. I think Ethan is hiding from somebody, and not just anybody. I mean, the kind of enemy so brutal, so dangerous, Ethan doesn't even dare say their name out loud. The show keeps teasing that Ethan carries this constant fear with him, and now I'm wondering if Delilah's death wasn't random at all. What if Delilah was targeted because of Ethan? That possibility changes everything. And suddenly, Ethan refusing to claim his own daughter starts making tragic sense. Maybe he stayed away because he believed acknowledging her would put her directly in danger. Maybe he thought distance was the only thing keeping her alive. Honestly, that's heartbreaking, if true. And there's another detail I can't stop thinking about. Ethan working for Sonny may actually be protection. Because if Ethan's enemies know Sonny is backing him, they may hesitate before making a move. Sonny's name still carries fear in this town, and Ethan could be using that as a shield while secretly trying to survive whatever nightmare has been chasing him. Meanwhile, the Curtis and Isaiah situation is spiraling completely out of control. Curtis still believes Isaiah caused that hit-and-run accident, and despite attacking Isaiah so violently that Isaiah can barely perform surgery now, Curtis refuses to back down. But here's the problem. I don't think Curtis actually has the full story. Not even close. This week, Curtis opens up to Brooklyn about why he's convinced Isaiah is guilty. And guys, the guilt on Brooklyn's face afterward, huge red flag. Huge. Because Brooklyn clearly knows more than she's saying. I think she's reaching her breaking point. I think she wants to confess the truth about what really happened. But according to the spoilers, somebody may step in and stop her before she can expose everything. Now that is where things get juicy. WHO is silencing Brooklyn? Seriously, think about it. Whoever it is must have something major to lose if the truth comes out. And the fact that Brooklyn looks terrified tells me this isn't just guilt anymore. This is fear. Personal theory? Somebody powerful is manipulating this entire situation from behind the curtain. Somebody who knows Curtis is unstable right now and is weaponizing his anger against Isaiah. And speaking of Isaiah, Portia is not backing down either. Actually, she's doing the opposite. Portia continues ripping into Curtis for attacking Isaiah, and from what I'm hearing, she may even threaten legal action. That alone would already destroy what's left of their relationship. But I think the real bombshell is still coming. Because, guys, remember that DNA test drama? Yeah. I don't think that story is over at all. In fact, I'm starting to suspect Portia and Isaiah may have secretly worked together to manipulate the DNA results from the very beginning. The signs are there. The awkward tension, the secrecy, the way both of them panic whenever the topic comes up. What if the baby is actually Isaiah's? If that truth explodes publicly, Curtis could completely lose control. And honestly, I'm worried about what that version of Curtis might do. He already attacked Isaiah once based on suspicion alone. Imagine what happens if betrayal gets confirmed. This could destroy multiple families overnight. And sadly, Trina may get caught right in the middle of all of it. Spoilers tease, Trina uncovers a shocking family secret this week, and whatever she learns sends her into a fury. Honestly, I think everything happening with Portia, Curtis, and Isaiah is about to crash directly into Trina's life in the worst way possible. Because let's be real, Trina has already been carrying emotional exhaustion for months. And now her parents' chaos is becoming impossible to ignore. That baby celebration everyone keeps planning? Yeah, I don't trust it. Not for 1 second. Either the party gets canceled completely or it happens and turns into absolute mayhem. General Hospital loves destroying happy events, and this one feels doomed already. I can practically hear the screaming arguments now. Secrets exposed in front of everybody. Somebody storming out. Somebody collapsing emotionally. Maybe even physically. And just when you think the drama can't get worse, Elaine enters the picture. Elaine is apparently meeting with Michael after discovering new clues about Chase and Willow's affair situation. But here's what worries me. Elaine may be getting too close to the truth. Because I think Chase is starting to realize somebody's watching him. And if Chase discovers Elaine has been tracking him and Willow, this could get ugly fast. Especially if Elaine uncovers proof that could destroy reputations, marriages, and alliances all at once. The scary part is, people in Port Charles have done a lot worse to keep secrets buried. So now I'm wondering if Elaine herself could become the next target. That's why this entire week feels different to me, guys. Every storyline suddenly feels connected by one thing: secrets reaching the breaking point. Hidden children, fake DNA results, dangerous enemies, revenge, affairs, lies collapsing all at once. And if even half these theories turn out true, Port Charles is about to explode.